What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your guy, SumnSumnSumn. Hit the keys. Here today to do a quick review and demonstration over Silver by Acustica Audio. It's a free convolution reverb. Make sure if you guys like this content though, you drop a whole elbow on that like button, hit subscribe and that notification bell so every time we bring you guys a new video, you can be the first to see. But let's go ahead and get right into this review.
Sum, hit the key.
All right, guys. So in order to get the plugin, you're going to have to install Aquarius Desktop. It is their desktop manager. As you see, when you open up Aquarius Desktop, the first thing you'll see is install. So just tap that install button and then it'll download the plugin into your computer for you. And then just search for it in your DAW and boom, you got it. So once you open up the plugin, it's going to look like this. It's got a few different spaces. So there's a free version and there's a paid version. If you download it now, you can get the free version. It also comes with Silver, it comes with Silver Lite, and it comes with Silver Mini. So it's just different views of the plugin. So I'm going to play this for you guys on some drums. I'm going to play it on a guitar. I'm going to play it on some vocals, and I'm also going to play it on a piano just so you can kind of get a feel and see how it sounds. The free version only has 4 different impulse responses. So it only has 4 different atmospheres, but it does have a lot of control. As you can see, it's got your early level. If you push this guru button, it gives you more control as well. So you get your, early pre-delay, you get the depth of the early reflections. Over here is the late reflections. So you'll get the time, which controls the tail end of the delay. You have your late pre-delay, you have your level. Then you also have like an input trim, a pan. You have a 3D pan, which is nice. Then you have width. And then unfortunately with this plugin, they don't have a dry wet knob. So they have a dry knob and they have a wet knob and you have to level them out. So that's kind of frustrating. Up here, you do have your high pass, your low pass, and then you can control the low frequencies, the mid frequencies, the high frequencies. And they have these perfection knobs, and the perfection knob is supposed to correct any bad reflections. So let's go ahead and hear the drum sample real quick. I'm going to play the drums first. It sounds like this. So nothing too fancy, just a basic drum pattern. So you're going to tap right here on spaces, and this is how you're going to bring up your different impulse responses. As you see here, there's an opera and a theater. There's a couple of different churches, and then there's like a little small studio. So let's go ahead and start with this opera theater. All right, and so then next, let's go ahead and go right on over to the religious. I will say that this is definitely a resource hog as far as a plugin. As you can see, my meters are jumping all over the place. Part of that is screen recording, but part of it is the fact that this is definitely a resource hog. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to play it on this little basic piano pattern. There's no chords or nothing. It's just kind of some loose notes so that you could hear what the reverb actually sounds like on the plugin, at the tail end of it and all that other stuff. So I should play it without the reverb on there first. So this is what it sounds like without the reverb on there. All right, so let's go ahead and throw the reverb on there. And so then next I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit this guitar loop that I have right here. So I'm going to go ahead and take this out and I'm just going to play it through the whole thing and switch back and forth. So this is what the guitar sounds like without the silver on there. All right, so now I'm going to turn the silver on and we'll just start with that studio room and then we'll go through the different ones. All right, so now I'm going to throw it on a vocal. And I'm going to go through a little bit of the controls and stuff like that as well. I just want you guys to hear what the bass presets sound like on everything else before I start messing around with all the controls. Because one thing that I don't like is when you go from one preset to the next, it doesn't reset. So it doesn't go back to the bass preset. So, you know, that is a negative of the plugin in my personal opinion. But you can save all your presets as well. So if I wanted to, I could save them up here and click back and forth to them. So I guess you get the good with the bad with that. So this is what the vocal sounds like. If you've been around the channel, you already know what's coming.
I feel alive and renewed. Been waiting so long just to get in the mood. I've been waiting.
All right, so now let's go ahead and throw some silver on there and see what it sounds like. So let's go ahead and we'll just start with this one right here.
I feel alive and renewed. Been waiting so long just to get in the mood. I've been waiting for days, searched all kind of ways just to do what I do. I feel alive and renewed. Been waiting so long just to get in the mood. I've been waiting for.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to mess with some of the control on there so you can hear what it sounds like. So I'm going to do that on this and I'm going to do this on the vocals and I'm going to do it on the drums as well. Just so you can kind of get a better feel of how it sounds. So I'm going to push play and I'm just going to mess with some of the early level. Then I'm going to mess with some of the different levels just so you guys can hear what it sounds like.
I feel alive and renewed. Been waiting so long just to get in the mood. I've been waiting for days, searched all kind of ways just to do what I do. I feel alive and renewed. Been waiting so long just to get in the mood. I've been waiting for days, searched all kind of ways just to do what I do.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put that on repeat so I can run it back and forth. Push stop, and we'll push play again.
I feel alive and renewed. Been waiting so long just to get in the mood. I've been waiting for days, searched all kind of ways just to do what I do. I feel alive and renewed. Been waiting so long just to get in the mood. I've been waiting for days, searched all kind of ways just to do what I do. I feel alive and renewed. Been waiting so long just to get.
So as you guys can see, it's definitely a resource hog. So I just want to make sure I mention that again, in case you know you're running with the computer with low RAM or something like that. This might not be the plugin for you.
I feel alive and renewed. Been waiting so long just to get in the mood. I've been waiting for days, searched all kind of ways just to do what I do. I feel alive and renewed. Been.
So it does have a nice sounding reverb though. I'm going to go ahead and throw this on the guitar real quick so you guys can hear what it sounds like on the guitar. If you remember, this is what the guitar has sounded like without the silver on there. I do like how you can pan the reverb from right to left though. I think that's a nice feature. So that's a little reverb for you. Would I recommend it? I mean, I recommend maybe checking it out. It, like I said multiple times throughout the demonstration, it is a resource hog. I do feel like they should have just made one dry wet knob instead of making two of them, because it just takes more time to dial in the sound that you like. You know, but for free impulse responses, you can't beat that. You know, I mean, check it out if it's something you're looking for. Make sure if you guys like this content though, drop a whole elbow on that like button, hit subscribe and that notification bell so every time we bring you guys a new video, you can be the first to see. Appreciate you guys' time as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. All right, guys and gals, thanks for watching the video. Make sure you hit the subscribe and like button. Make sure you hit that notification bell so every time a new video comes out, you can be the first to know. Let me know what tutorials you want to see next in the comments, and see you next time.
Sum, hit the key.